Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We are in my living room because as you can see, this does not match. The fireplace looks a hot mess. It looks sad. It's the wrong color. We bought it when we still had our black and gray sectional, and obviously we no longer have a black and gray sectional. So we need to update it so that it goes in the space a little bit better. There's quite a few updates that I want to do to the house. Obviously that corner over there is pretty bare. We have a bar, but that little tiny clock is too small for that wall, and we need to fill that up. Also in that corner, we have a card table and chairs, which have been sitting there for a couple weeks. They don't belong there. They're not supposed to be there, but I just left them there because there's nothing in that corner anyways. I want to update it and put like a bench or maybe a little chaise lounge chair and a plant, something of that nature to fill that space in. And obviously to that window. Okay, so I don't know if the previous owners like put these blinds in or if they came with the house when it was built, but those blinds are a really gross golden oaky color. They don't go with the floors, clearly. And everything else in the house is like a nice cool tone taupey color, but the blinds and our kitchen cabinets are this golden oak color. It's really gross, doesn't go with everything else. So eventually I do want to replace those and possibly stain the kitchen cabinets, but that's a different time, different day, different video, okay? So before we get started, I am going to have some iced coffee. Yeah, so let me show you guys all of the stuff that I got to paint, and then I guess we'll start. I'm low-key nervous, you guys. Low-key nervous because if it looks like crap afterwards, I'm gonna be so upset. Not even upset that the video didn't come out good. I'm gonna be upset that my fireplace looks like crap. Hi, Onyx. Hey, Onyx. You have to be in every video, don't you? So I went to Lowe's and I also went to Dollar Tree to get, little stuff. But this is what I got. So I've got my primer. This primer is supposed to be for all surfaces. So Bullseye 123 is the best all-purpose high-performance water-based primer for interior and exterior residential, commercial, and industrial applications. It combines fast dry convenience with outstanding adhesion to glossy surfaces and dependable stain blocking power. May be used under and over any oil or latex architectural paint. Dried film is mold and mildew resistant and inhibits rust. So I got this primer because I really wanted a primer that was going to be good for any surface type, and I needed it to cover because obviously this is black and we're going to a really light color. So yeah, there's that. And this is my paint. I hope this is enough. I think this is enough. So this is the Valspar paint, and it's the interior paint and primer. So I got this because, well, I really just wanted the color and I wanted a flat paint. I didn't want it to be glossy or anything like that. Move! I didn't want a glossy finish or anything. It's just going to be a flat color. I don't know if you guys can see. It is a beige tone. It looks a little lighter than I anticipated. Do I still have the swatch? I don't know what I did with the swatch, but the color is called Balanced Beige, and this is what it looks like. It is a light beige color with a very neutral tone to it. It is lighter. It looks lighter on here than I was expecting it to be. So I'm a little bit nervous about that now. but the carpet's kind of light, so maybe it'll work. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it because we here now. I got some different size brushes, a little tin. I'm probably gonna use this one for the primer. And then I got a small roller for the paint and some stirring sticks. And then from Dollar Tree, I just got some drop cloths, some clear plastic cloths. They have these at Lowe's, but they're cheaper at Dollar Tree. So I got 2 of those. I got some packing tape and painter's tape. And then I just got some little sponge applicators just to get into the little crevices. Some of the trim on the fireplace is going to be, there's like a lot of little nooks. So just in case the brush isn't working for me, I'll try the sponges. I'm nervous. First thing I need to do is clear all this stuff off of it. I'm gonna just pull this table out and put everything on that table. Then we're going to dust it off, wipe it with a damp cloth so that it can be fully clean, no dust, and let it dry before I start priming. And I need to prep this area so I don't get no paint on my carpet or on my floors, because I'm gonna be really upset if I get paint where there ain't supposed to be paint. So while I am picking up this table and getting ready to clear out the fireplace, I just wanted to tell you guys about it really quick. We ordered this off Amazon. It is the Ameriwood fireplace. It does come in black and it also comes in white. I will link it down below if you guys are interested. It's actually really, really nice. There's 4 different flame settings depending on what your vibe is. It also does produce heat if you want it to, but you can leave the flames on without any heat, because I'll tell you right now, up here in Vegas, we don't need the heat, okay? There's enough of it coming from outside. But if you want to just turn the flame on for a little vibe, drink some wine, you can put whatever setting you want. So if you are interested, I will link it down below. So I'm just making sure to pull it out from the wall to give myself a little bit more space. I didn't feel like moving the DVDs or anything like that. Making sure it's clean, and then I'm going to put the liner down and make sure to tuck it underneath the bottom just a little bit so I can protect the floors and get a clean line. Okay, so as you can see, this is actually pretty big. It's bigger than I thought it was. And my plan was to have one down here and one up there, but I don't think I'll need to. And just once I'm done, I can just lift it up and tape it to the walls so that this can dry. And I might have to put Onyx in my room. Honey boo. Stinky, I think you gotta go. So I don't want Cat here. I don't want Cat. Where are you going? Anyways. So I'm just doing one last quick wipe down to make sure there's no more dust. And sorry for flashing my red underwear at you guys, my bad. But I wanted to make sure I told you guys that for the bottom, you can always prop it up on something to keep it from sticking to the plastic when you paint the bottom. Or you can just do like I did and let it dry and then score the edge. Alexa, play Musiq Soulchild Radio on Pandora.
Musiq Soulchild Radio from Pandora.
What y'all know about that Musiq Soulchild? Okay, I needed to vibe while I was painting because I knew I was going to be here for a while. And y'all, this first coat was a mess. So this is what we've got so far. Not the neatest prime job, but I am going to do another coat of primer before I go in with the paint. As you can see, I took the shelves out. They are on the floor next to me. I'm going to prime those really quick and then get back to it. This is what we're looking like. We have a nice coat of primer now. Well, I did 2 coats of primer, so we're looking a lot better. On the shelves, I just did 1 coat because I'm tired. So I don't want to half-ass it, but it'll be easier to repaint the shelves if need be than to repaint this entire thing. So after about, I feel like 2 hours have gone by. After about 2 hours, we are finally putting the color on. Okay, here goes the paint color. I didn't feel like getting my tripod, so I'm trying to hold the camera, and do this at the same time. Okay, that is the color. Let's see how it just looks a lot lighter than I thought, but we're gonna roll with it. Let's get some stir action up in here. Holy moly, this is thick. Is it supposed to be that thick? So sorry that I didn't record when I was actually painting the color on. I didn't realize I wasn't recording, and once I started, I was in the groove, okay? I used some plastic to cover the front face of the fireplace itself, and I pulled the shelves out, painted those separately. They are on the table drying, and right here I'm just talking about how the color is a lot lighter than I was expecting, but I don't know if I dislike it yet at this point. Alright, so this is how it is looking. It is not the color that I thought it was going to be. I was expecting something a little darker, a little closer to the floors and that wall color, but not like that dark, but just a little bit darker than that. But it's also not completely dry, so I'm going to leave it alone. Those back panels, I never did nail them on. I don't know if you guys can see that. But those are the panels that you nail to the back so that stuff doesn't fall behind the shelf. I never did nail them on because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, and plus the cord from the PlayStation was going through the back, so I was like, I don't know if I really want to or not. But I was thinking about painting them, and now that I can see like the black around the fireplace and then the black behind there, I actually think it looks really nice, and I'm gonna leave it black. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm going to move those DVDs, and then tomorrow I'll put everything back the way it should be when it's completely dry, and we'll see the finished product. So the next morning I got up and cleaned up my mess. I cleaned up the clutter, nailed the back panels on, and placed our pictures and some decorative items on there. And it just feels really nice and cozy and a lot more spacious and open now, and I'm not mad at the color at all. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn your post notifications on so you'll be notified when I upload the next one, and comment below what you want to see next. I really enjoyed doing this project, and I can't wait to get some more stuff done around the house. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.